A lot of you guys are focused on, I need the big brand deals, I need the big sponsorships. I'm gonna come into podcasting, and that's how I think how, we're gonna make money. And I'm just here to bring the truth.
Like, what have you really been up to? Like, how's the growth been?
All my energy is channeled into this space right now because I'm a visionary, I'm innovative, I got crazy ideas, I want to help as many people as possible. It's not as difficult as you think. It's just really just math. You can make 6 figures in a podcast.
Like, even if you see like a lot of the celebrities too, they're starting to have podcasts as well. Kirk Franklin, Fat Joe, and Jadakiss.
Yeah. You're in control of your destiny. You're in control of your audience building, and you're in control of the platform. That's that next wave. So with the VIP package, what that does is it allows you to turn a free guest into a paid guest.
Like, what is your strategy behind the podcast run with different entrepreneurs? It seems like they all work with you, bro.
Yeah. So the thing is this, right?
All right, guys. So before we jump into the episode, just want to make a big announcement. We just launched the Motion and Success community, guys. So in this community, we're going to be giving you the game on content. Basically, how to grow your profile from 0 to 100K in under a year, as well as how to make money online, getting leads for your business, more customers, more money.
Also, for the Motion and Success podcast, one of the things that I realized, we're attracting a lot of entrepreneurs, business owners, and people that are just starting up their business and they're looking to start growing their business and scaling. One of the key factors to growing a business is by borrowing capital. So now when you're going out to certain banks, there's certain things that you need to do to be able to get funding for your business, to be able to start, grow, and scale what you got going on and take things to the moon. So if you're looking to go out and start growing and scaling your business like a lot of our guests has been doing, I'm going to teach you how to go out and get access to capital, access to credit cards, lines of credit, loans, things of that nature, so that way you can start growing your business. Sometimes you might just need an extra 50,000. Sometimes it might be 100,000. But listen, check us out inside the community. Go ahead and click the link down below and book a call with us. And I'm going to see you guys inside the community. Enjoy the rest of the episode. All right, y'all. So welcome back to another episode of Motion and Success, y'all. Listen, my name is Cody Brown. Got my co-host with me today.
It's Ayo, and like I always say, for every episode, bro, we back with another great episode. With a repeat guest, though.
With a repeat guest, man. Honestly, this is going to be a good episode because my guy Brendan has been here since the start. When we literally was doing little, standing up interviews at InvestFest 2023.
2023, yeah.
He came through. We didn't even know each other, and pretty much showed up. We started building a relationship ever since then. And then when I seen that DM, I'm like, oh shit, this nigga Brendan hitting us up.
Like, yo, y'all still got that?
I'm like, what, the message?
The video, the first video.
Yeah, I do.
Oh yeah,
definitely do.
You gotta check that out.
Definitely do. And we've been rocking out since. Made a lot of money together. Blessed us with a lot of guests. And now he's definitely coming back again for a second time to be able to share a lot of information. So listen, if you have a podcast, you're trying to get more exposure in your business, you're trying to grow your podcast, you're trying to grow your audience, you're trying to learn how to monetize, this is the podcast to watch until the end. My guy, Brendan, go ahead, introduce yourself. Tell the people again who you are.
Listen, man, this is going to be a special episode because I'm with my guys. These are definitely the ones to watch, you know what I'm saying, as far as podcasters, creators, innovators in the space. You know what I'm saying? They're very influential and they're making an impact. So you guys definitely got to continue to subscribe to the channel and tap in with my people right here. However, what I do is I help entrepreneurs get exposure. I also teach podcasters how to monetize, creators how to monetize. A lot of you guys are focused on, I need the big brand deals. I need the big sponsorships. I'm going to come into podcasting, and that's how I think how, we're going to make money. And, I'm just here to bring the truth from my perspective. You know what I'm saying? Based on my experience, what I'm seeing and what's actually really working. Mm-hmm. So I'm excited to be back here with y'all, and yeah, man, let's get to it.
Yeah. Absolutely, man. I think I want to start off with something that probably a lot of people will benefit from, because this one piece of advice that you gave us when we started out literally was able to help us cover studio time, cover editing costs, cover all the extra, and that's like necessary costs that it comes with when it starts with podcasting.
Damn, can I get a testimonial?
This is the testimonial.
Where's my video at, bro?
So all right, so basically how you be able to start cutting these costs and being able to grow your podcast, which was with the VIP package.
Yeah.
Packaging up you can explain it, bro.
Yeah, so how I look at it is this, right? When people get into podcasting, and I'm pretty sure you guys, when y'all first decided to work together, there was a lot of excitement Like, yo, we about to do this. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Let's start a pod. You know what I mean? Let's come together. You know, let's do this together. And I think that's amazing energy. But I feel like what stops that energy is when you got to start paying for studio.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Equipment, editing, you know, thumbnail, all these costs that don't, you know, that are not factored into the excitement of wanting to do a show, right? And then you probably have enough money to do, let's say, 4 or 5, maybe even 10 shows on your own without really thinking about, we got to take care of these costs, right? So with the VIP package, what that does is it allows you to turn a free guest into a paid guest, right? And the simple notion, I look at it like, if somebody was paying for a photo shoot, they're not going to be harking at the price. They're not going to be concerned with where's the value. It's easy. I need some photos professionally. Here's the price. Here's the payment. If somebody's going to pay for a videographer, whether it be for a wedding or maybe you need, you know, video for whatever you need videos for, there's no harking at that price, right? The value exchange is the content, right? And then, you know, here's the payment.
Yeah.
But for some reason, people think that podcasters, their content is less valuable.
Yeah.
They want to come on your platform for free. What you
Yeah.
mean I can't come on for free? What you mean, bro? I gotta
I'ma
pay.
bring the views.
I gotta pay.
Yeah.
Right. So I feel like they're robbing you. Why? Because they want to come on. They want to basically take advantage of your audience, and then they want to leave with the content. Bro, I can't get the files. It's like, bro, you came on the pod for free, right? You don't want to pay, and then you want the files. It's like you're robbing us. So what the VIP packet does is it gives you an opportunity to reiterate to the guests, like, hey, listen, even though you came on for free, there's still value in the content that we created. And I know you here because you want to use this content to maybe monetize, or you need it for your social media because maybe you're not making content. So it's the easy way to make content. It's the easy way to collab. And then now they got 60 minutes of content that they can turn into clips with their authentic voice, right? With answers to questions that is valuable if they just repost it, right? So I look at it like the VIP package is really based on the numbers. So you probably might release one podcast a week, right? So that's like 4, maybe 5 in a month.
Yeah.
Right. So if half of the people take it and your VIP offer is $500, you made at least $1,000. That's gonna handle production costs for the month, or at least half of it, subsidize it, right? So maybe you're someone that likes to batch record, and now you batch record maybe 12 podcasts, you know, in a couple of days because you want to make sure that you got, you know, some stuff covered for the next couple of months. If half of the people take that, $500, that's 6. Now you just made 3 bands. You know what I'm saying? So it gives you the opportunity to subsidize or cover costs, or you can really start monetizing that way. I feel like it's one of the easiest ways a brand new show can monetize, because you're sitting on the content anyway, not doing nothing with it. All you gotta simply do is just ask the guest, hey, listen, we got a VIP package. It's, you know, it's gonna come with your raw files, your edited files, XYZ amount of clips. We'll shoot a commercial for you. We'll do a drop for you. You know, we'll give you behind the scenes pictures, behind the scenes video. We'll put it in a folder for you, and then you good. And now you can own the content.
Yep.
And now you give them an option. Yo, it's only gonna be 500. It's only gonna be 1,000. It's only gonna be 750. You're gonna convert on that, especially if you're going to be connecting with business owners and entrepreneurs, because they know the value of content, or at least they should know.
They should know
the value of content, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, the VIP package is pretty dangerous. My guy Rich, out in Hollywood, Florida, Attractive Mindset, he used that one strategy, bro, and he generated like $50K in like 4 months. And then he took a good amount of the proceeds and he opened up a studio.
Wow.
Yeah, so we got his own podcast studio now.
That's fine.
The VIP package is dangerous. I mean, y'all know.
Yeah.
It's dangerous, yo.
Nah, it's crazy. Like, you know, off the rip, you know, you just came, you know, you just broke down the VIP game. I definitely see you understanding this, the podcast, like, making money, you know, outside of, like, because a lot of people think they got to blow up
Yeah.
to start really making money. And, you know, that's what keeps them from being consistent.
Yeah.
So,
facts.
you know, to see that you understand, like, you don't need to be that popping and start making money off podcasting. You know, it's crazy. But I do want to jump into like I like, you know, from the last time we spoke, which I think was probably like a couple, like probably more than 6 months ago.
Damn, was that long? It's
yeah,
because I see y'all every month.
Yeah,
that's why.
Nah, real talk. But I see like a lot of progress, bro. Like, you know, you've been killing it, especially out there in Miami. You know, you back and forth here in New York doing live podcast shows. How has like what have you really been up to? Like, how's the growth been? Like, what are some new things that you're tackling right now?
Honestly, right now, bro, all my energy is channeled into this space right now because like, there's no real distractions. I think the only distractions I have are distractions that I can create for myself. I think about 7 months ago, I stopped seeing someone, right? So that was maybe where some energy went. But since like everything's clear right now,
Locked in.
and I'm even more focused on the goal. So I feel like I appreciate that y'all share with me that you've seen this progress. But I feel like I'm not going fast enough. I feel like I'm still underserving. I feel like there's still things that I could be doing on a higher level, even more consistent. And I feel like once that locks on, then it's just going to be, not that it's not already game over, but I think it's really going to be game over because, I mean, to be honest, I don't feel like there's anybody out there doing what I'm doing in the space. I don't feel like there's no one out there doing what I'm doing. I feel like no one out there saying what I'm saying. I feel like no one out there helping as many podcasters or working to help as many podcasters as possible. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like there's no one in the space as innovative as me, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? And like David Shands is my guy. He's doing it his way.
Yeah.
So I feel like even what I'm saying, I feel like is consistent with him. I don't think no one's moving like he's moving.
Right.
So I think for me, the lane's wide open. You know, I'm a visionary. I'm innovative. I got crazy ideas. I want to help as many people as possible. And I think that because I have a mindset to get to the money and I want to help as many people as possible, it gives this like aura of creativity that I feel like just comes with the ideas. You know, like even a live podcast. You know what? That idea came from 2015, bro. I had this idea since 2015.
Yeah. Wait, you was podcasting in 2015, bro?
No, but that's what I'm saying. The idea, I was inspired by Elliot Wilson, Rap Radar. He was doing these live podcasts, well, live interview series. It was called Crown. You can look it up. He was interviewing like the top in the industry, Drake, Nicki Minaj, Lil Wayne, and basically he had these interviews that were in like auditoriums.
Right.
I was inspired, but I was like, yo, this is fire, right? But I wasn't in the space. I didn't really pick up a camera in 2018, right? So I just thought that it was so dope. I just held on to the idea. Now fast forward a decade later, I know what to do with the idea that I was inspired for 10 years before.
Yeah.
And then once things started clicking, I'm like, yo, I can go back to the idea that I was inspired by. And then from there, it was easy. I'm like, what's the problem? Podcasters come on a podcast. What's their issues? I'm gonna see if y'all know. You bring a guest on the show. They pay to come on or whatever. They want promo.
Yeah.
What do you think the two top issues are?
Exposure.
Okay, but what do you think their issue is? So let's say I sat down, did a whole podcast with you. I need the content. What are my top two issues? Let me see if y'all know.
When it's gonna drop.
Okay, yep.
When it's gonna drop? Also, am I gonna make money back?
Perfect.
Or make money
So
from
y'all
it?
are smart. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, when is it gonna drop? So let's say we shoot this today, based on your schedule, how many pods you got dropping, the calendar. This episode might be in pre-production for 3-4 weeks. Typically, right?
Yeah.
Let's just say. And then secondly, when we talk about monetization, there's a lot of variables. Did I snap? People interested in me? Is my messaging good? Is my call to action good? Do I got commercials? Do I have commercials? So that's absolutely right. But when it translates to like YouTube and Spotify, on YouTube, you know what the average view duration is for long form video?
Probably like first 12,
10,
15,
minutes.
20
15
minutes.
minutes.
Yeah.
So just imagine that. It dropped 15 minutes. So I don't even get to the end.
Yeah.
That's the average view duration, right? Now, do you know what YouTube considers a view?
No.
30 seconds.
Oh shit.
So you got all these people that think, oh, 6-figure, yo, my podcast, 50,000 views, 12,000 views, 100,000 views. Oh, you know what? Nah, my episode only got 1,000. This was weak. Bro, first off, those 1,000 people probably only clicked on your joint for 30 seconds. Those views are not indicative of them watching the whole thing.
Mm.
So that's why I feel like people's mindsets is it's like you got to understand. I'm gonna sit down with somebody brand new because I'm a snap. I can go use that content, right? So I identified that one, if somebody sits down with you guys, or
You gotta keep the mic up. Yeah.
if somebody sits down with you guys, right, or any podcaster, and they want the content, they gotta wait.
Yeah.
Okay. Now when it goes to YouTube, it might not even translate because people ain't even getting to the end. They're not even getting to the call to action. Right. So what the live podcast does, and what I kind of put together, it solves that problem. So we put 100 people in a room. Guess what the view duration for 100 people in a room with a live podcast?
Start to finish.
100%, bro.
Yeah.
Damn near, maybe 98%. That means they're watching the whole thing. Number two, we give them an opportunity to ask questions live during the show. They don't gotta wait to the end. So if you said something that they're like, yo, what's up? Raise my hand. Yeah, I got a question. You said such and such. So now I'm building no like trust in real time. Then at the end, we give them an opportunity to put, a 20-minute, 25-minute presentation. Then they can pitch the audience that they warmed up for 60 minutes.
Yeah.
And they get to hang out with the audience after.
Yeah.
Right? So the last month we did, we had two amazing guests, Mo Falah, and then Stock Trader T. Stock Trader T did like 55,000. And you know what I'm saying? Mo did between 15 and 20. And guess what? It still releases because it's still a pod. They still get the content, still get the clips, right? And they get all the content from that actual day. So to me, it just makes sense, bro. It just makes sense. And if y'all recall, I gave that play exactly on the last episode. I said this is how a podcast can make $10,000 in a month from a brand new show. I said go to service-based providers like real estate people, life insurance people, solar people. Why? Because they need leads ASAP, right? Build a show around them, run ads, get 100 people in a room, interview them, and then let them do their thing. That's 10K. Any brand new show can do that. But guess what? They ain't going to do it.
Hey family, just a big announcement I wanted to share with you guys. We just launched the Motion and Success community. So listen, a lot of times, a lot of you guys are struggling online to grow your social media platform. You're considered the best kept secret. Literally, no one knows you. You got a business, but if your business is not online, you're literally a secret. We're going to be showing you guys how to grow from 0 to 100K online organically. If we did it, you guys can definitely do it too. We had influencers like Queen Latifah, Rick Ross, Usain Bolt, and many others liking our content, and this was all done organically. If you want to know those specific strategies on how you can take your brand and your business to the next level and start putting more money in your pocket, getting more leads for your business, getting more clients, and taking yourself to the next level of entrepreneurship, comment the word motion down below and let's start creating you some motion and definitely some success, but more importantly, some leads that convert into dollars.
I gave the whole. Our episode did well.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? In the clips did really good.
Yeah.
I gave the game for free, bro. They ain't do it.
You sure did.
They ain't do it, bro.
It's crazy to see because shout out to Charles. Last month he did his first live he did his first live podcast. And we was on board and everything, but y'all executed really fast, bro. I'm not even gonna lie.
Success loves speed, bro.
Like it was just, I'm gonna do a live podcast next week. I'm like, yo, Charles, he's like, the live podcast is next week. I'm like, what's going on? So, and being that it was the first one, they even feel like it. That's what's crazy.
Yeah.
Cause y'all actually engaged the audience. You had great speakers. So I'm like, damn, like, yeah, I see where the creativity went. I see where like how y'all organized it. I'm like, yo, this is well planned.
You know what I realized, bro? I feel like, and I heard this from Myron, and Dion said, Dion Cootwood, or Myron Golden, and then Dion Cootwood says it as well. All work works, bro.
Yeah.
All work works.
Yeah.
You just gotta do the work. And there's no losses, and there's no failures. It's all part of the process.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like anything you want to do, it will work.
Yeah.
Especially if somebody already worked it. You know what I'm saying? So if someone's already getting money in a space, and then you attempt to get money in space, and you're not getting money in space yet, it's not because it's not working. You just haven't worked it long enough and made adjustments.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to our guys, Brandon and Tevin, Millionaire Essentials, right? If someone wants to get funding and they tap in with Millionaire Essentials, but they're not getting funding yet, they've already gotten people results with funding. It's just not working for you yet. You might need to go fix the credit, go get this, get a primary, get this, get that, whatever you got to do, clean some things up, right? But it will work. You just have to work it long enough so you can see it working. And the thing is, right, Myron talks about fruitropic, I think that's how you pronounce it. Meaning, like, if a tree grows, it's going to grow down first before it grows up. It got to do the roots. We can't see none of the roots. We can't see the mindset work. We can't see the inner work. But everybody wants the outer work first.
Yeah.
They think I'm going to do the outer work, then I'm going to do all the inner work. It's like, nah, bro, you got to do the inner work first. The outer work is a result of the inner work. How we even get here? You had an idea, I had an idea. Yo, let's do another pod. Yeah, okay, cool, let's do it. So we agreed. Now we got to set a time. You got to show up. You got to show up. I got to show up. Lights on. We got a production assistant today. So in our mind, it already happened, right? So this is happening the second time right now. It already happened. This is just the second time. This is just in this realm.
Yeah, that's a fact, bro. So another thing too that I'm realizing, is in 2025, I feel like there's not enough podcasters in
Like
the
they leaving the space.
Not necessarily leaving. I just feel like it's not enough. You know what I mean? Like it's not enough good shows like that are out there. People can actually start starting. Like, what's your take on that? Do you think is a oversaturation or is not enough? Or
I feel like
still a lot of room for growth.
I feel like some people are moving to micro podcasts. So micro podcasts would be like the street interviews, and then I feel like people are now treating streaming like podcasts, meaning the interest level. I feel like if we go back like pre-COVID, everybody wanted to do a pod. So now like everybody want to stream. So streaming to me is like the next level. It's like it's part of the same genre. You know what I'm saying? It's just the next level. So I feel like now people want to hop on the streaming bandwagon. So I would agree with you. I would agree. And it's not like this is the lost art or something. Like podcasts have been going on since the 80s, 90s. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just evolving. So your point, and just kind of like how I was being brash earlier, there's a lot of opportunity in this space. There's tons of opportunity, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like the creative economy itself is
money in
is
that.
half a bill is over $500 million.
Yeah.
And podcasting alone, I think, is about 120, 130, you know what I'm saying, million market cap in the space. So you can make 6 figures, bro.
Yeah.
Like that to me is realistic. You can make 6 figures in the podcast space. You can have a 6-figure podcast.
So when you say 6-figure podcast, are you talking about getting guests on? You charge guests $5,000, or are you talking about like different avenues?
I mean, well, you know what the foundation. Y'all remember the foundational for?
Foundational for it?
Yeah, like I don't know if he told you, but him and I talked about it. You remember?
Yeah, some of it.
What is it? So you got VIP package. What's the other 3?
The VIP package.
But you gotta come back to class, bro.
Charging the guests.
You gotta come back to class, bro. So foundational 4 is digital products.
Digital products.
Right. Paid community. Affiliate marketing. And the VIP package. That's your foundation to monetize without brand deals and sponsorships. A digital product, okay. And then let me break this down. This is how I look at podcasting now, right? So you're a podcaster. Let's say you're podcast in general, right? It's like you're a real estate investor. Every episode you drop is you acquiring a new piece of real estate. So if you release the episode and you have no assets to generate revenue on your piece of real estate, you're losing out. That means you're acquiring all this land, build nothing. So now you gotta pay taxes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta pay all these costs associated. You got nothing being developed on it. So on your episode, you should have at least a digital product in there.
Yeah.
So your episode's running 24/7.
Right.
So people can buy the digital product. You have your paid community in there. Yeah, your episode's running 24/7. So your paid community is recurring revenue. They should be able to get in there from your episodes. Affiliate marketing. You should have at least 3 to 5 affiliate marketing stacks where these products and services or these companies can give you either recurring money for free, right? Or passive. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I buy this product, you know, you're going to get $20, $15, $50, whatever, or 15% off. Because with affiliates, there's no delivery from you. There's no customer service. There's no fulfillment. All you're doing is sharing, right? And that's a $17 billion industry, right? And then you got the VIP package. So a percentage of your audience is going to pay you to come on the show. We're not even talking about the direct pays, which I feel like is in addition. So if every episode is a piece of digital real estate, is a digital street, and every episode has a digital product, a paid community, affiliate marketing stack, and then you're able to monetize off the VIP package, you're good. That's like in the hood, you got the chicken spot, you know what I'm saying, the barbershop, the liquor store, you know what I'm saying, the Chinese food restaurant, the wig spot or whatever. All these businesses are generating revenue. There's no block in the hood that don't got at least 4 or 5 of these businesses.
Right. Yeah.
So all podcasters are leaving money on the table when you release these digital real estate episodes, right? These pieces of digital real estate, and there's nothing in it to bring you a return. But if you just follow the foundation of 4, you're straight. Now we add in what? You talked about getting paid, right? So I don't think you have to have a big show to get paid. You just have to package content, right? And then we talking about the local brand deals. So I don't know about how many times y'all been across the street at that coffee shop? I feel like I go every time I'm here.
I like a handful of times.
Boom. So if y'all go a handful of time, Brandon Tevin go a handful of time, David comes when he goes, Charles goes, I go, we're patronizing them. The podcast across the street. So y'all bring guests and you can literally send guests across the street to get a coffee. So if we're already spending money with them, all we gotta do is ask them, hey, listen, we got a studio across the street. We got 3 shows in there. We can easily send our customers and our clients there. Actually, we already do it.
Right.
So why don't y'all give us $1,000, you know what I'm saying? Or let's say $1,500 a month. We'll add the logos to each of the episodes. You know what I'm saying? We'll give our clients coupons to go across the street, you know, $1 off, $2 off, incentivize them to go. They're already going, but now we can literally promote to go here. Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Motion and Success. This episode is brought to you by XYZ Coffee Shop. You know what I'm saying? So listen, if you're in Astoria, you sit down with us, you got to go get a coffee. You know what I'm saying? You got to go get a croissant. You got to go get a bagel. Bro, that's a local brand deal. You can go down, what's it, Steinway? What's the street?
Astoria.
This the main street?
Come on, you dropping the Hattie, bro.
My fault. My fault. Well, listen, whatever street this is, we can go down the street and probably talk to all of the businesses and grab at least 2, 3, 4 of them at $5 to $1,000 each. Add that up, bro. That might be a good $5K, you know what I'm saying, a month, or $5K at least one time. Now you could leverage your local brand deals to go get a bigger one. Cause the bigger companies don't know how you got the smaller companies. They just see the brand names. Oh, you work with, yeah, you know, we do food and beverage. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, we do gyms. Yeah, we work at the gym. This gym over here. They don't know. So now you got 6 ways to make money, bro.
Yeah, that's game, bro. That's game. And I definitely remember you said that on the last episode and it went crazy. Like people was like,
yeah. You know I had to run an ad on one of those. I ran an ad on one of those joints.
Yeah, one of them went so crazy. Like even people like Dwayne Wade was learning from your content.
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
that.
Yo, like people are really struggling to monetize, and you know these are athletes. These are people who are really successful.
Facts.
Who they still don't know how to monetize their podcast. So you know, when you out here giving game on a platform like that, like you're helping a whole bunch of people.
Yeah, that's why I feel like I'm failing people, bro. Like it's my fault. I gotta do it better.
Yeah,
I gotta do
bro.
better, bro. I gotta do better.
Yeah, because when we posted that up, I'm like, wow. So this is not.
Yeah, it
just
wasn't Dwayne Wade, Dwight Howard.
Yeah,
and
it was like a whole
somebody
bunch
else.
It was somebody else too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that shows like, yo, a whole bunch of people don't know this,
Bro,
bro.
they don't
you know
know,
what I mean?
bro. That's just my fault.
You know what I mean? But I did want to jump into where do you see podcasting going? Like you mentioned streaming.
Yeah.
Right now, people's attention spans is like crazy short, like to the point people are consuming, you know, short form content, and you know they don't even really like they don't really go to the long form content as much. And you said street interviews.
Yeah.
I'm kind of seeing all of those trends happening right now. Where do you see the direction podcasting and like how do you stay on top of the trends right now?
I feel like
oh, go
Before
ahead.
you
Even add that,
Yeah.
I want to add something too. Like even if you see like a lot of celebrities too, they're starting to have podcasts as well.
Yeah,
Like,
they
for
want the
example,
deals.
Kirk Franklin, you got Fat Joe and what's the other homie dude? Jadakiss.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of different celebrities. Like it's almost a trend now to start a podcast. So I just wanted to add that for it too.
I think what people are realizing is that there is some value in media, and I think like Jadakiss, Fat Joe, Kurt Franklin, I think they may be seeing their peers and counterparts getting $20 million deals, $100 million deals, $50 million deals, like Cam and Mace.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Joe Button. They're starting to see how lucrative, you know what I'm saying, it is for some people. Hold on one second. Let me make sure. Yo, what's good, bro? You need to get in? It's Jay. David, could you mind getting Jay Monopoly from the front? Yo, David's gonna come grab you from the front.
Oh, I'm about to park up. I still ain't parked yet.
All right, 4501, they're gonna come get you in the front. All right. All right, let me get back into it. So yeah, bro, I think they're seeing that counterparts really get into the bag. So it's inspiring them like, yo, there's something here.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I think they think it's from the brand deals, because you're not getting $20 million unless you get it from Spotify or Apple or YouTube or an investor or a network. But they're thinking it's kind of like in music, you getting signed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that's where they think the money's at. We just broke down how they can get to money, what I would say creatively, right? Or non-traditionally, which I think gives you more control, right? So you asked me where I think it's going. I think it's going to a combination of vlogging and interviewing. That's why I think it's going, right? Meaning like this interview that we're having, this is sit down, this is traditional. What if this interview started with us, y'all meeting me at the coffee shop?
Yeah.
We're starting the conversation. Like we're already chopping it. Yo, what you grab? Boom, I got this. Let me get y'all something. Like people start to see what really happens before the sit down. Then we transition, then we sitting down. You know what I'm saying? Like I think people want to see more of like real conversations. So like I like podcasts that are in cars, right? I had a show called the Plant-Based Dude, which I'm thinking about bringing back, where I brought guests to restaurants that they're not plant-based. I'm plant-based. So I would get their reactions naturally from eating food that might be plant-based, whether it's a 100% plant-based restaurant or it's a restaurant that has a plant-based option. They would, get it. Mm-hmm. So now we're seeing what they think of the food, but now I'm having a conversation with them. So I think it's going towards like more value outside of just the conversation. Because after podcast after podcast after the podcast, it's boring.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People are like, I know this is probably gonna be different, but I'm like podcasted out right now because unless someone's fully locked into you, I think they're overwhelmed, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so I think it's a
agree.
combination of the vlog and the show, what we did, the live pod. Because now you're bringing an experience. You know what I'm saying? You're like interacting from digital to physical. So I think, in my opinion, those are the two things. And I think streaming is definitely on the way up.
Streaming is definitely up there. Yeah. Honestly, truly, like I feel like, the sit down podcast is cool, but getting out in real life is where people are definitely they're spreading their attention for
And I think that's why streaming got so popular, because it's such like organic. Like you can't fluff a live stream.
No, not at all.
When everybody's watching, that's super hard. But honestly, like podcasting, I see it growing. I see it really, really growing.
Yo, there's so much room, bro.
It's a lot of room, bro. And I did see recently, like Joe Budden, he got a $20 million deal. Apparently, he's been making like $1 million a month or so through Patreon and things like that. So everybody's like, how the hell? Like, he's not even one of the top podcasters,
Well, he is in the top pod.
He definitely
Worldwide.
is, bro.
He top pod.
He's top.
bro.
Really?
Listen, do you know what it means to be top?
What's top?
200 episodes. Top 3%.
Yeah.
Now we're talking about revenue. Top 1% is 6 figures. So 100K.
All right, so let me ask you guys a real quick question before we move forward any further in this episode. So listen, are you guys struggling with bad credit? Are you guys struggling with credit repair? Or are you struggling with getting funding? So now, if you answered yes to any of those questions, me and the Motion is Success team went ahead and created a community where we're showing you in depth and showing you exactly how to go out and repair your credit without having to hire a credit repair company and spending $1,500, $2,000, $3,000 and still have a chance of not getting any results. I'm going to show you how to use AI to repair your credit. Number two, if you're lacking having a strong credit report, I'm going to show you exactly what to do, where to go, and how to build up a strong profile. And number three, if you're looking to go out and get funding to go ahead and buy equipment for your business, expand your business, get working capital, hire employees, I'm going to show you exactly where to go to get the funds to grow and scale your business. So if you want to have some motion and success for your business, motion and success for your family, come ahead and join us home. And I'm going to see you guys inside the community. Go ahead and click the link down below. Now let's get back to the episode.
So we're talking about what he's doing. He's probably 0.00000 in that percentage of like the Pat McAfee's.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Cam and Mace, $1 million worth of game. Those type. He's in that.
Just a different demographic.
You know what I'm saying? It's just a different demographic. But like y'all can be in the top. How many episodes y'all got so far? Y'all got 200 yet?
Probably like
Probably
70,
about
80.
80.
All right, so another 120 episodes. Y'all top 3%. Y'all. So right now y'all probably top 1%. You know what I'm saying, bro? To really be successful in this space, I'm gonna be honest. All it takes is just executing.
Yeah.
It ain't like
That's what it
you
is.
need to hit this number. It's like, bro, if you can make 6 figures,
Yeah.
right? Follow my 6-figure map, my blueprint. That puts you in the top 1% of earners in media and podcasting. And if you just produce 200 episodes, which is like you going to the gym 220 days in a row,
Yeah.
Right.
you're in the top 3%.
Right.
You could put top 3% podcaster. Just from production. It's almost disgusting how much opportunity and how easy it is.
And I could even speak to the part of like having a podcast, like I say a top podcast almost like ours, the consistency, it allows a lot of doors to open for you.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I mean? Like a lot of doors is open for us as far as like podcasting when it comes to meeting new people knowing who we are, what we do. And, you know, even people just flying out. So like we've had entrepreneurs that making over $10+ million fly out to
You
New
got
York
one coming
City.
in a little bit.
You know what I mean? Like literally fly out to
Yeah.
New York City just to get on our podcast and really just have a conversation. So it definitely does open the door, because one thing that people don't realize is like, especially in our lane, you know, we're looking to interview business owners, people that are actually making millions. They're not going to go out for coffee.
Yeah.
They're not going to, you know, they're not going to answer a DM just saying,
Yeah.
listen, let me answer your question.
Yeah.
You know, but they will come out for a podcast, especially if
Exactly.
you got the consistency.
Exactly. And
So-
one thing I did notice too is like what I'm seeing is anything you want to promote, you know, whether it's business related or you got something upcoming, a lot of people, they really start going on a podcast run.
Yeah, facts.
Like I'm seeing it, like it's not even just like top celebrities. You got like even entrepreneurs who, you know, like they're popular in their city. They'll come out and travel because they got a challenge coming up or they got a new project they're working on.
100%.
So podcasting has now become, yo, I need to get on that show. I'm about to go on, do this challenge. I'm about to, you know, run this project. And plenty of your guests that you bring out here to New York, they're out here, they're doing like 3-4 shows.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
And they all coming from Brendan.
Those
So-
are the runs. Those
Less
are
than
mean.
24
That's the
hours.
VIP day and the
Yeah.
mini VIP day. You know what I'm saying?
And a lot of them, you know, we've had successful podcasts with some of the guests you brought on, Ramel, Joy, you know, like I don't even know, like a whole bunch of people, you know, that you brought on. We had really successful podcasts with them. So just to see like the work you do and how it's helping them, and it's also helping us.
It's helping all of us, bro.
It's helping all of us.
Yeah, it's
You know
helping
what I
all
mean?
of us. Yeah.
So it's crazy to see like how do you like what is your strategy behind the podcast run with different entrepreneurs? Because I really see you. It seems like they all work with you, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
they
So-
all
Directly
coming
and
from Brendan.
indirectly.
Yeah.
So the thing is this, right? I like to educate them first. I don't like to just be like, oh, I want to go on these shows and just put them on. I do a lot of education. Now, not a lot of them listen to all of the full education, Meaning they think that like, oh, I want to go on Motion Success, Millionaires Essentials. I want to go on the Real Estate Newsroom, Angela Yee, Backview. You know, we're just talking about platforms in New York right now, right? And they're gonna think that y'all pods is gonna do the heavy lifting. But what did we identify earlier? 30 seconds is a view, right? You got a gap of time you got to wait. What if the person's messaging is off? They don't really come across crazy, right? And people only getting to 15 minutes of an episode, right? So I say, hey, listen, number one, you're not even making the content for YouTube. This is practice because you're making reels. You're shooting this long podcast to get 4 to 6, maybe 10 reels that are going to be performing well. So the reels is what's going to bring in your audience, going to bring in your traffic.
Yeah.
So not that the podcast doesn't matter, but go on these small shows too, because the small shows give you an opportunity to snap. Oh, I said this on this show, I can say this better on this show. I said this on this show, I can say this even better on this show. Oh, this happened in the world, I can say it better. They're not doing that. They only want to hit, oh, we're going this show. It's like, bro, it's not the show's responsibility to do the work for you. Yeah, they're going to handle some lifting, but you still need to do the work. What if you're boring? What if you got what if your storytelling skills suck? What if your call to actions is weak? What if you don't have no call to actions?
Yeah.
What if y'all are going to sleep because of them? What if they answer the question with one word answers? You know what I'm saying? So all of that has to come into play. So I like to educate. Hey, listen, make sure you got 4 to 6, talking points that you're going to snap on. Regardless of how the interview goes, interrupt them if they don't let you get your stuff off.
Yeah.
Right? Because that's a moment. Moments turn into clicks. Clicks turn into attention. Attention turn into the CTAs.
Currency.
Right? Secondly, if I just did a 60-minute podcast with y'all, why am I not taking the content and then re-chopping it up and then redistributing it?
Exactly.
Most times they don't.
They ain't doing it, bro. Right? They're going to take the 4 clips you give them, post it, and be like, yeah, it was cool.
Yeah.
It's like, no, bro. You just got a whole brick of cocaine. You know what I'm saying? You just got a whole gold bar. You just got a whole piece of chocolate. And you only using the samples. You're not even using the rest. You're not making, you know how much more you can make with it? Right? They're not even doing nothing with it. So I like to educate them first. Now, if they don't do nothing, at that point, it's up to them. If they want to do the same exact run that everyone else did before them with the same exact message, saying the same exact thing, maybe a different way, so be it.
Yeah.
But I like to educate them so they have the option. Hey, make sure what's going on in national news, what's going on in the world, what might be going on regionally. What can you pull from what the topics are today, make it relatable to your message, so then that becomes a moment. What's the 4 to 6 things you got to say on this episode? That's your mission, not the interview. I got to say these 4 to 6 things. I got to get these things off. When the podcast is over, did you get any edification video from y'all? Yo, what up, y'all? This is Brendan. Motion Success. We talked about boom, boom, boom. What do y'all think about it? Boom, that's our automatic cosign.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, y'all? I just went crazy on the Motion Success podcast. Make sure you tap in with them. Both of those videos, y'all gonna repost. Because I'm talking about y'all, and then y'all are edifying me on something else. So I got a mission. There's certain things I'm gonna grab. There's certain assets I gotta grab.
Yeah.
Because I know how to use it. I know how to manipulate it. And I think that's what they're leaving on the table. But to your point, they're understanding that, okay, I got this value. I got to get in front of as many people as possible to let them know this message, to deliver this message to them. So then it's going to translate into sales. But they're just missing the true exposure part and then amplifying their content. I think that's the piece that is still a disconnect for a lot of them. Like, look at Joy. Joy probably been on like 20, 30 joints.
Yeah.
But she's not maximizing on the content.
Yeah.
She's just using what y'all giving her or what these other shows is giving her.
Yeah.
So we had those conversations, but I feel like that's that next level. You flood the internet, then you famous.
Yeah. It kind of makes me, it reminds me of what like I see a lot of like the high level entrepreneurs are doing too with their content. A lot of them, they're hiring people to clip it up.
Yeah.
Like they don't even care no more about long form. They're just creating different sub accounts, and
that's why we got
blasting
that's why we
it
got
out.
the agency, bro. You know, we got, we problem solvers over here, bro. You know what I'm saying? We problem solvers over here.
Because I had seen who did that. A couple people had did it. I think
With Andrew Tate.
Andrew
they
Tate,
had-
he
Yeah,
did it. He did
Andrew
it
Tate
a lot.
probably
And he
he
made
probably
so
pioneered it.
much money from that.
Yeah.
Because he accumulated like billions of views.
Yeah.
Iman Ghazi had did it as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like it's getting to the point where people just repurposing content in different ways.
But
and
it's
then
still
just
new.
launching it out.
Because the great thing about content is it don't stale.
Yeah.
There's no, bro. You did content 10 years ago. It's still fresh.
Yeah.
It don't stale. It's new to somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can still bring it back out. Even the piece of content that we did together at InvestFest, it's been almost 3 years later, right?
You can still repost
We can
it.
still use it.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at it. You know what I'm saying? Like content don't stale. You can always reuse it.
Yeah.
You can always put it out.
So I do got a question as a person, you're big in the content industry. A dude like Ashton Hall,
Yeah.
As far as him growing his audience and, streaming, doing the silent videos where he's just doing 60 second reels, what's your take on it? Do you think he needs a podcast? Do you think he needs to start a podcast?
I think his podcast is the streaming. Because he streams.
All right, he did start streaming.
Yeah, he streams. So
Yeah,
I think he's doing the thing that we talked about.
Yeah.
Because that allows him to get audience and fans. It's in real time, right? The next thing I'm probably going to anticipate that I'm going to see from him, because he's already doing brand deals. I think that he's going to drop a product. That would be the next wave. If he's not already thinking about it, that would be the next wave. Because if you think about, and I talked about this, you know what I'm saying, on another podcast, but I got bring the info to y'all first, you know what I'm saying? So I think the next movement, the next offer is having your own product. Because think about who's scaling the products. We got Logan Paul. What do you got?
Prime?
He got Prime.
Yeah.
Right? We got Jake Paul. What do you got? W, which is the men's health product. I mean the men's
Supplements?
No, it's like, shampoo, conditioner.
Okay.
Right. Then you got Chris Williamson. He got the new tonic drink. Right?
AMP, they got the
AMP.
Tone.
They got Tone.
Yeah.
You got the YouTuber. I always forget his name, bro,
Mr.
but
Beast?
he got the color keyboard. Mr. Beast got Lunchables.
Beastables.
Beastables. Those products, bro, think about what's going on. You a podcaster. You have what? Audience. You got platform. You create your own product, put in front of your audience, grow your audience. They're going to buy your product. You build your product up, you can now sell said product because now that product's going to have a multiple.
Mm-hmm.
That's the next wave. You're in control of your destiny. You're in control of your audience building, and you're in control of the platform. That's that next wave. So, listen, you got to tap back in, bro. You need a product.
Nah, bro, I'm locked in. I'm just saying here, I'm like, damn, because I'm the way you broke it down, like I'm seeing it, like,
Bro,
the
that's the
AMP,
next. That's the next
tone.
wave, bro.
It's crazy.
I'm telling you. You know who's another good example of this? This is my guy too. I'm actually gonna join this program. I hit him up. Damn, I'm trying to think of his name right now. Just lost my thought. He got $1 million brand. You know what I'm talking about? Hold on, I'm gonna look it up right now. I don't know why I don't remember his name.
What kind of product is it?
He has he scaled a bunch of products already. Oh, Rob the Bank. Y'all know Rob the Bank?
No.
So Rob the Bank talks about having your own products. He leverages TikTok Shop and he leverages Amazon to sell the products. And he uses UGC content creators, which is, what is that? Affiliate marketing.
Yeah.
So I got the product. Y'all do the promo for me. Y'all get the percentage. I get a percentage. We run some ads. We scale it up. And then y'all help me sell the product. You know who else did that very successfully? Y'all should definitely have him on your show, and I know he would do it. Well, him too.
Yeah.
But Jon Snow,
Jon Snow.
he got the snow whitening products. I interviewed him. He's fired. But he has a product, bro. That's the missing piece. And if you don't develop a product, you could partner with somebody that has a product. Y'all have platform and audience.
Yeah.
So that's the next wave.
That's true. A lot of dudes do the supplements too. Like I'm about to launch. You're like, yo, I'm about to launch a supplement brand or a hair care product or something like that. So, Definitely
That's
does make
crazy,
sense.
bro. Because like the way Brittany broke it down, it's like you really do see the trends that's happening. Like he mentioned AMP, you see Mr. Beast. So imagine them. They got an audience already. They build. They promote these products in every episode.
That's what I'm telling you. Aston
Shit,
Hall.
they gonna
That's
sell
gonna,
that for
listen. Don't
crazy bag.
Don't
bro.
be surprised if you see Aston Hall with a product soon, like his own product.
He said he's actually working on a supplement company right now.
Trying
Now
to
that
tell
you
you.
mention it.
Don't be
Yeah.
surprised, bro. The supplement makes sense because he's in fitness.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's always giving you that type of energy, that type of content. But don't be surprised if you see it. I'm trying to. That's the next level, bro.
Yeah.
Having a product.
Do you feel like he missed out on like some money? Because apparently like he generated Saratoga like $20 million
Nah, because I think
with no affiliate.
you could look at it. You could look at it like that. But how I look at it, I feel like that was the cost to show his value. Now he's getting all the brand deals. Look what I did with these people.
Yeah.
Not only did I help them get sales, I increased their value on the stock market.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he's gonna go get several bags. I feel like that's just like an internship. I'm gonna show, I'm gonna use this brand. I'm gonna show what I can do. But I think what was dope about Saratoga is like, it's a water. It's in that blue glass. It worked for him because he's trying to get attention, right? He was trying to get people to pay attention to what he got going on. So he couldn't use any of the other bottles. They all look similar.
Right.
Voss, clear, glass. You got all these plastic, Fiji. That Saratoga stood out, and it helped him for what he was looking to do, and in turn, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's getting all these brand deals covered. So I don't think he lost all money at all. I think it showed his value, if anything.
It definitely did. But he's definitely going crazy with it now, and then he transitioned over to streaming.
Yeah.
I want to jump into some of your accolades, bro. Like you just hit 100K month.
We did a couple of those.
Oh, you did a couple of them.
We did 3 so far this year.
I seen you got the plaque.
And it ain't even, it's not enough money, bro. We got to do some quarters.
I mean, bro, you got the fact you hitting it multiple times, bro, shows that you know what you're doing. So what went into that, like into getting that 100K month, like the amount of work?
I think it goes back to what we talked about. You got to have offers.
Mm-hmm.
You got to be able to provide some value. And I think once you realize, hey, I got value and I offer this value and the marketplace likes it, now you got to go back to the marketing. I need to just get more people to know what's going on. Because then it's just math at the end of the day, right? So that's really what it is. So for me, it was just like, okay, people need exposure. This is a product that I created. I can help them get exposure with this product. And now how do we refine it? How do we make it better? How do we rinse? How do we repeat it? So to me, it's not that I'm going to say it's easy, because it wasn't easy. It was not like I was hitting 100K months consistently before this year like that. Like I've done it before, but it's like, okay, cool. We getting a groove. We're building momentum up. So we want to keep that pace and just build on top of it. But I would say if anyone wants to do 100K a month, the first thing I would say is it's not as difficult as you think. It's just really just math. Do you have a product that provides a solution and serves people? How much is that product cost to the consumer?
Right.
How many of those do you need to complete in a month to gross that amount of money? And then you just reverse engineer the math in terms of marketing, attention, eyeballs, phone calls, conversions to hit the number. When you look at it like that, it's not really that difficult. If you got a 20K offer, bro, that's 5 products. If you got a 10K offer, it's 10. If you got a 5K offer, it's 20. Right? So that you just have to, how many calls, where's the leads coming from? What's our closing percentage like? You can predict it. You know what I'm saying? If you got to close 10Ks to make the 100, and you don't want closing, it might take a little longer, but how you getting the leads? If you got a sales team, you got to make sure you're supplying them with the leads. I think what the biggest thing is, a lot of people want to hit these numbers, but they don't want to invest in a coach, mentor, ads, right? If somebody was like, yo, it's going to cost you $25,000 to make $100,000 in a month, some people wouldn't spend the $25,000. But bro, you spend the 25, you gross 100, so you're netting 75 minus additional costs. So you might walk away with like 60, 65, 55, depending on. I mean, that's still a great month.
Still good.
Yeah. The average U.S. citizen makes 60. You made 55 minus your costs, hypothetically speaking. You know what I'm saying? So that's really what it is. Leads and marketing, is the most important thing. And then mindset, like you have to spend money to make money. So, but yeah, I appreciate that.
It's a fact, bro.
Nice.
When is the On Pursuit podcast really rolling out? Because one thing for me, what I realized, bro, and I'm like, yo, Brendan he's like a top podcast guy, you know, but he's not really doing as much podcast as
So y'all missed the podcast.
no. Not
You want me to get
that.
back to
I'm saying,
podcasting.
when is it going to be rolling out with more episodes?
Yeah. So
You know what I
yo,
mean?
to be transparent, we got 14 episodes done.
Mhm.
So I just hired somebody to manage it.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit more difficult with me having to manage that plus everything else I'm doing. So it created a little bottleneck. But we got 14 episodes in the back burner, being edited right now. So the next 14 weeks is covered, and then I'm thinking about what I just told you. I think how I want to do the next episodes are combining a little storytelling with the vlog. So there's some guests I want to fly out to, you know, get some of that B-roll, some of that conversation. Then we'll sit down, or maybe we'll just kind of do a walk and talk. But I'm happy that you mentioned that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think people are missing that. But I recently just have 2 people I'm gonna interview this week in Miami, and then I just redid my studio. So you know we talked about the media business. You remember that?
Yeah.
You remember how
The
we
media-
do it?
The media for the media business?
Yeah, how we do it?
What you mean, like the editing? The
Come on,
Bro.
man.
Oh,
So
yeah.
look, so cool. How much time we got? All right. So with the media business, right?
Yeah.
Podcasts are running as a hobby, side hustle, something that they do sometimes. They're not really that serious. So all podcasting needs to do is take their podcast serious. Go get your LLC, right? Go get your EIN, get your articles, business address, business email. You know what I'm saying? I mean, y'all know how to do it, right?
Yeah.
Cody know how to do it.
Yeah.
Get set up properly, get structured. Once you're structured, then go get some funding, right? Use this funding to invest into your podcast. So in my case, again, I said it on your podcast, but I need to lead by example. So I use some of the funding to invest in a studio at the crib. So I got 2 rooms at the crib. One's for the podcast, and then one straight for YouTube, right? And then we're gonna use the offers. We're gonna use the offers to pay back the cars. We still got the funding. We got a studio for free.
Right.
So that's why all the shows need a media business.
That's a fact. People paying you for the studio. You record it anytime you want.
Anytime you want, you
Yeah.
own the space.
Makes sense. Okay. All right. Cool. Plus, you got the challenge coming up a little in the next few weeks. Talk to us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so on the challenge, you know, we do structure, media business, offers, marketing, you know what I'm saying, and then just making sure they put it all together. Yeah, so that's speak more, make more. But honestly, I'm also going on tour, so they just need to tap into that. So they can literally just put text podcast to 213-410-4920. It'll lock them into everything we got going on.
You doing like a podcast tour, different cities?
So I'm hitting different cities, going to be teaching, speaking, live podcasts, and then meet and greets.
Cool.
Yeah.
Last thing I did want to ask you too is the content side, because I see you walk around with the Osmo now.
Yeah.
I even see sometimes the YouTube vlogs. Like, you really transparent online. Like, a couple of your vlogs I watched too. I'm like, damn. Like, Brendan, he I think you was talking about you tried the testosterone injections, and I'm like, yo, he really transparent on here. So how does like being transparent, being yourself on content, how does that help you in your business?
One of my guys, Dave, he told me I need to be a little bit more transparent. So for me, I definitely want to be more transparent. I really do like making content. So I feel like whatever's going on in my life, I want to share that. And, you know, I like doing it, you know. So I think I just need to do it more. I'm working on this day in the life series just on Instagram. So I reached out the first 3 days, and we just gonna roll those out. So we're gonna see how it goes, but I feel like more is more. So we just gotta do more.
That's fire, bro. That's fire. It's always good having you on,
Man,
bro.
listen,
A
look
lot
forward
of
to coming
game,
back.
a lot of learning lessons. It's, you know, some of the stuff is repetitive, but you know, it's always good to hear it again and again, bro.
Listen, you gotta hear it. I mean, y'all listen to your favorite song 1,000 times, 15,000 times. That's why you gotta hit it the real information 1,000 times, 15,000 times.
That's a fact, man.
I'm pretty sure somebody gonna go out, execute on this.
They're not
tapping with
gonna do it. I mean, the best y'all can do is just text podcast to 213-410-4920. You can at least do that.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. So, This was another episode of Motion and Success. Go ahead, tap in with Brendan. Brendan, drop your Instagram, drop your websites as well.
Yeah. So again, just text podcast to 213-410-4920. If you guys want to DM me, you can go to Instagram at It's Brendan Boyd, ITSBRENDAN BOYD, and make sure you guys to subscribe to this. Subscribe to Motion and Success. Comment on this episode. Let us know what you liked about it, and just continue to lock in. These guys is the future. They're the present and the future, so continue to lock in with them. And we'll see you guys on another one.
Let's get it. Let's go. Comment, like, share, comment, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys on the next episode. Peace.